Google just opened up something that, until now, most people in the world couldn't even access. It's called Project Genie, and here's the simplest way I can describe it. You type a sentence, a 3D world appears, and then you walk around inside it. It's not just a video you watch, it's not an image you look at, it's an actual space you move through and explore. And as of right now, anyone with Google's AI Ultra Plane can use it anywhere in the world. I'm gonna break down exactly what this is, what's actually new, what the real limitations are, and why I think this matters way beyond what it looks like on the surface. My name's Fred, I run an AI-powered online course business, and I stay on top of AI news because the pace of this stuff is genuinely hard to keep up with, and I want to make sure you understand what's actually happening. Let's get into it. And if you want to learn how I've made over 5 grand in 48 hours selling digital products with AI, I've made a 100% free course. The link is in the description below. So let me start from the beginning because a lot of people still haven't heard of this. Project Genie is a world model built by Google. The idea is simple, but the execution is genuinely wild. You describe a place in plain English, something like a quiet forest at sunset, or a city street in the rain, or a made-up planet, and Genie builds a 3D environment from those worlds. Then you can move around inside it. You can walk, ride, fly, or drive, depending on what makes sense for the world you described. You can experience it first person, like you're actually there, or third person, like you're watching yourself move through it. And here's the part that actually makes this technically impressive, not just visually cool. The world reacts to you as you move through it. Water flows, light shifts, weather changes. And when you turn around and walk back somewhere you already visited, it's still there the way you left it. The world remembers itself. Kind of like a Minecraft server. That sounds simple, but it's actually really hard to do, and it's one of the core things that separates Genie from earlier AI video tools that just generate a clip and stop there. Google's own team described Genie 3 as a general purpose world model, meaning it's not built for one specific type of environment. You describe what you want, it builds it. The first version of Genie came out in March 2024. Genie 3 showed up in August 2025. And until earlier this year, it was only available to users in the United States. The big news now is that Google has opened it up to anyone on the AI Ultra Plane globally. That's a meaningful expansion. A tool that was geographically restricted to one country is now accessible worldwide for paying subscribers. But the expansion isn't the most interesting part of the update. The most interesting part is something called Street View grounding. And this one genuinely surprised me. So here's exactly how it works. You open Google Maps, you drop a pin on a real location anywhere in the United States, and Genie builds a world based on that actual place. Then you pick a visual style for it. You could choose something like desert sands, or ocean world, or a black and white silent film aesthetic. So you could take a real bridge, drop a pin on it, choose an underwater style, and scuba dive around it. You could take a real city street and turn it into a Stone Age version of itself. A real location filtered through your imagination, built into a space you can explore. That's the combination Street View grounding enables, and it's a genuinely new kind of thing. There's also something worth knowing about who else is using the underlying technology here. The same core engine behind Project Genie is what Waymo uses to train its self-driving cars. Waymo builds rare and dangerous road situations inside these AI-generated worlds so its vehicles can practice handling them safely before they ever encounter them on a real road. So the same technology giving you a 3D forest to walk around is also being used to train autonomous vehicles. That context matters when you're thinking about how seriously Google is investing in this. By the way, if you want to learn the exact system I've used to make over 5 grand in 48 hours using AI and online courses, I've made a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I did that step by step, so you can just copy me. The link is in the description below. And if you want deeper guidance from me, you can also apply to book a free one-on-one call. On that call, I will give you a customized roadmap for you to start making money with an AI digital product. No previous experience needed. Spots fill up fast, so book yours now. All the links are in the description below. Now, I want to be straight with you about what this can't do yet, because the demos look impressive and it's easy to walk away with an inflated picture of where things actually stand. Google themselves are transparent about the current limitations, so I'm just going to tell you what they are. Right now, these worlds last about 60 seconds. That's the ceiling. They run at 720p, which is decent quality but not sharp. Text inside the worlds can come out messy and hard to read unless you're very specific in how you prompt it. And you can't run a session for hours, a few minutes is the maximum right now. These are real constraints, not minor footnotes. If you're imagining hour-long explorations of fully detailed AI worlds, that's not where we are yet. What you can do is drop into a short, reactive, visually interesting environment based on a description you typed. You can change things while you're inside it, add rain, swap day for night, introduce new elements, and the world adjusts around you without resetting. And the world remembers what it built, so when you move back through a space you already visited, it's consistent. For something this new, that's genuinely impressive. But the 60-second limit is a real thing I don't want you to be surprised by. Here's the part I actually want you to think about, because I don't think the walkable 3D world is the real story. The real story is what it tells us about where AI's understanding of the physical world is heading. For a long time, AI gave us text, then images, then short video clips. Now, it's generating interactive 3D spaces where physics behave correctly, lights bend properly, and water flows naturally. To do that, the model has to have some understanding of how the world actually works, not just what it looks like, but how objects interact, how environments behave, how cause and effect plays out in physical space. An AI that genuinely understands how the world behaves is a fundamentally more capable AI than one that just generates plausible-looking images or text. Google has said directly that they see this as a step toward much more capable AI further down the road. And when you look at the fact that the same technology is already being used to train self-driving vehicles in real-world conditions, that's not a coincidence. This is serious foundational work dressed up in a consumer-facing demo. When Google first publicly demonstrated this technology, video game company stocks actually dropped. Investors got nervous because if AI can generate playable, explorable worlds from a single sentence, that has implications for an entire industry built on the premise that creating these worlds requires years of skilled human labor. That reaction tells you something about how seriously people outside the AI bubble are taking this. So here's where we actually stand. Project Genie just went from a US-only early access tool to a globally available product for AI Ultra subscribers. It added Street View grounding, which lets you build explorable worlds anchored to real geographic locations. The same underlying technology is training Waymo's self-driving cars. And the timeline on this is moving faster than most people realize. The first version came out in early 2024. 2 years later, people anywhere in the world can walk around inside AI-generated 3D environments on a subscription plan. The worlds are 60 seconds long right now, but the jump from no 3D worlds at all to 60-second walkable spaces happened in roughly 2 years. The pattern of where that goes next is not hard to read. Quality goes up, duration goes up, fidelity improves, and what feels like a tech demo today becomes a standard capability that everyone just expects. We've watched that exact pattern play out with every major AI capability so far, so there's no reason why this one is different. The question is just whether you're paying attention to it now or catching up later. If you're serious about making money online with AI digital products, I made a 100% free course that shows you exactly how I do that, step by step, click by click, so you can just copy me. It's completely free and you can get it by clicking on the link in the description of this video. And if you want deeper guidance from me, you can also apply to book a free one-on-one call. On that call, I will give you a customized roadmap for you to start making money with an AI digital product. No previous experience needed. Spots fill up fast, so book yours now. All the links are in the description below this video.